Hello there YouTube, it's your boy B3 back with another kicking graphic novel review. And today we are looking at Nightwing Volume 1. Traps and Trapezes. From DC Comics, The New 52. Yeah, there was a lot of good in The New 52, and there was a lot of bad. Batman, incredible book. Swamp Thing, magnificent. Animal Man, probably one of the most underrated comic runs of all time. Nightwing, bleh. I've admittedly only read volume 1 of Nightwing. I've read tie-ins for like events and stuff, but let me just read you the back of the book. You can't escape your family. Dick Grayson, Batman's former ward, must now embrace his destiny alone as the high flyer Nightwing. Haley's Circus, where Dick grew up and performed under the big top, returns to Gotham City, bringing with it murder, mystery, and superhuman mayhem. Nightwing must confront his past among former friends and enemies from his circus days while confronting a greater evil. As he puts pressure on ex-Haley connections in search of answers about his past, one lead may be far too explosive to handle. With the help of Barbara Gordon, who masquerades as Batgirl, Nightwing uncovers the true nature of the circus and how it relates to his long-dead parents, the Flying Graysons. To complicate matters further, he must face off against mysterious villain Psycho, a skilled assassin who has vowed to destroy Nightwing once and for all. Meet Gotham's young defender in Nightwing, Traps and Trapezes, collecting issues 1 through 7, brought to you by the combined talents of writer Kyle Higgins from Batman Gates of Gotham and artist Eddie Barrows from Swoop Swoop Superman. First up, I want to talk about his outfit. The New 52 look for Nightwing has its ups and downs. Sometimes he has red eyes, sometimes he has white eyes. He typically has white eyes, which I think is better. It's a bit more armored. They wanted everyone armored in the New 52, so he has these armored boots and these armored gauntlets and this armored neck. They kind of work. The armored bits, I think, are fine. I actually really like the gauntlets because he has the same little 3 kind of blade things on it as Batman does, and it visually connects him to Batman a little more. I actually think those gauntlets are really rad, and I think they work on him. My main complaint, I think, is actually the big red symbol. Now, Nightwing adopted a red symbol before. I think it was around Infinite Crisis time, I want to say, where he, it was his renegade outfit. Having the red for special occasions, I get. Like, say he dons red to go undercover, which he has done. Or maybe this is like a stealth suit or something, or blah, blah, blah. You could give it any reason for it. The blue, I feel like, is actually kind of necessary for his character in a weird way. Like, the lighter color immediately kind of visually sets him apart from Batman, who's often drawn with darker colors, especially in this era of DC, where they refuse to put any blue on him. I personally like blue on Batman. But modern Nightwing suits typically contrast Batman suits because of the big blue bird and Nightwing's big old smile on his face, and it shows that he is a lighter-hearted guy, and things aren't as bad for him. So I feel like making it permanently red kind of changes the tone when you look at him and whatnot. It is odd. It's odd. Anyhow, there's an assassin trying to kill not Nightwing, but Dick Grayson, because this assassin says that he's an evil man. And Haley's Circus is back in town for the first time since Dick's parents died. They were staying away out of respect, but now they're back. Yay. Anyhow, Nightwing is trying to stop this assassin, who is coincidentally back when Haley's Circus is. And this assassin, of course, wants to completely get rid of Dick Grayson. And then there's a woman named Rhea from Dick's past. She looks exactly like Barbara Gordon. Like, if you took all the dialogue out of some of these pages and you just showed someone the pictures, they'd probably be like, oh, that's Dick Grayson and Barbara Gordon. But she's not Barbara Gordon. She just looks exactly like her. And they do actually make a joke about that in this. They say, oh, Dick has a type. Also, in some panels, his eyes are really far apart from each other. Don't ask me why. They just are sometimes. And she tries really hard to get him back into the circus life. They kind of get a romantic thing going on. Nightwing meets with Haley from Haley Circus, who reveals that he knows Nightwing and Dick Grayson are the same. That info was also tortured out of him by Psycho. Not Psycho, by the way. It's like Saiko. But it's still Psycho. But Haley also leaves the circus to Dick, which a lot of circus folk are kind of mad about, including Haley's son, which I kind of get, to be completely honest. It is weird. But he's doing that so Dick can kind of root out a lot of stuff, you know? But he has to fight like this now kind of psychic ex-Haley's guy. Which isn't much, but it's something. We also see, like, one of the clowns for Haley Circus had, like, a supernatural girlfriend that Dick has to fight. Batwoman Batgirl. They both got red hair, sue me. Batgirl shows up and kind of helps fight, but he finds this secret hidden book, and his name is in it. You know? And if you have already read just the first story arc of New 52 Batman before you read this, a lot of the mystery has already been revealed to you. Full disclosure, this book is a list of potential candidates for what at this time was Scott Snyder's new Batman villains, the Court of Owls and the Talons. And the circus was basically secretly training Talons. And then, like, the best one would come be picked up by the court, they'd turn him into a Talon. Yeah. But Dick was never made a Talon. His parents dying and him being adopted by Bruce removed him from that, so it never happened to him. But then it kind of happened to one of his friends, who is the assassin Psycho, and he blames Dick, I guess, and he has these weird eyes. His name's Raymond. To be honest, it's dumb. Nobody cares about Psycho. But this book, it's kind of lame. Because the entire first story arc for Nightwing's brand new comic in 2011, the whole thing was just a teaser for a Batman story. What? Like, the whole point of Nightwing is that he's broken away from Batman and he's his own man. And then you make his first story arc in his new comic basically a teaser for Batman's comic? This whole story arc. That is stupid. It's stupid. And they did Dick dirty. I think they should have left his main outfit blue. Maybe the red could have been a cool stealth suit he puts on sometimes or something. And this whole story with a villain that's not interesting, and if you've already read Batman, then you know where it's going. And it's just, the whole thing just builds up to Batman. No, let him stand on his own. Come on. Anyway, that's it for Nightwing of Volume 1, Traps and Trapezes from the New 52, 2011. I didn't like it. I didn't like it. The art is mostly fine. Once again, sometimes his eyes go real wonky. The villain's design is kind of uninspired. He's just a low-grade looking Talon, pretty much. I don't know. I don't have anything else to say for it. It's very underwhelming. To be honest, you want like a good Nightwing book, like the 2016 Rebirth book is pretty good. Maybe just start there, because this one, I didn't really care for it. Will I read Volume 2? Probably. Will I read Grayson? If I do, it'll mostly be for Midnighter. I think he's supposed to be in it. I don't know. But that is it. Thank you all very much for your support. Please remember to rate, comment, subscribe. Check out all the cool links in the description below. Facebook, Twitter, etc. And I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.